We are living in perhaps the most peaceful time in the history of our solar system. It's hard to imagine that roughly 4 billion years ago, our planet was being bombarded by huge asteroids and comets. Scientists theorize that these asteroids and comets brought water and carbon-rich materials to Earth and helped kickstart life soon after. After this period, the solar system became calmer. Today most space rocks that hits Earth are small enough that they quickly get burned in our atmosphere. But there are still asteroids and comets that have orbits that pass near Earth. These are called near-Earth objects. The chances of large asteroids hitting Earth, that are capable of wiping civilizations, are small, but not zero. Have you ever thought, what would happen if an asteroid threatens to hit our world? Well, let's find out. Number 5, Chelyabinsk meteorite. Let's start with a smaller object that has already hit our planet. Meet the Chelyabinsk meteorite. It exploded over Russia in February of 2013. With a diameter of about 17 meters, it was relatively small. But the impact was huge. The explosion had the energetic equivalent of 500,000 tons of TNT. That's about 30 times as powerful as the bomb that was dropped on Hiroshima. It injured 1,200 people and caused enormous property damage. Pretty big effects from a little extraterrestrial visitor. Number 4, the dinosaur-killing asteroid. Moving on to something bigger, we'll go 65 million years into the past. The massive Chicxulub asteroid was likely one of the asteroids that resulted in the mass extinction of the dinosaurs. The asteroid was about 10 to 15 kilometers in diameter, and was traveling about 43,000 kilometers per hour, when it created a 200-kilometer scar on the planet's surface. When this asteroid slammed into Earth, it devastated everything nearby. It caused tsunamis as high as 1,500 meters. The blast wave sent enormous amounts of rocky material into the atmosphere. While all this didn't completely block out the sun, it reduced sunlight reaching the surface of our planet. That seriously devastated plant growth and had rippling consequences on the food chain. Eventually, it caused the entire ecosystem to collapse. This asteroid resulted in the fifth mass extinction, which wiped out about 80% of all animal species on the planet. Number 3, the cigar-shaped asteroid. Of all the objects that could collide with us, Oumuamua has one of the more interesting shapes. This rocky, cigar-shaped asteroid is about 400 meters in length. NASA classifies it as a comet, but it exhibits traits of an asteroid as well. Surprisingly, it doesn't have an attachment to any star system, so we don't know where in space it comes from. In 2017, it passed by the Earth at a distance of 41 million kilometers. So while we were safe from impact on that occasion, it could have resulted in a lot of destruction. If this interstellar object crashes into Earth, darkness would cover our planet. If the dust and debris stayed in our atmosphere for a long time, it would kill many plants, animals and humans that depend on the sun. Number 2, Asteroid Bennu. Asteroid Bennu is thought to be one of the most dangerous asteroids in the solar system. Nearly all of the riskiest encounters with this asteroid will occur in the late 2100s and early 2200s, with the single likeliest impact coming on in September 24, 2182. On that day, this asteroid has about a 1 in 2,700 chance of hitting Earth. At only half a kilometer in size, it's relatively small. But remember how significant the Chelyabinsk impact was. With that in mind, you might be a little nervous, as Asteroid Bennu makes a close approach to Earth every 6 years. In the year 2182, this asteroid is expected to get within 125,000 miles of Earth, that's about half the distance between Earth and the Moon. Despite the slightly higher chance of impact, the risks from Bennu shouldn't keep anyone awake at night. There's more than 99.9% chance that this asteroid will not hit Earth in the next 3 centuries. In case if it does hit Earth, the impact from this asteroid wouldn't cause a mass extinction like the dinosaur-killing asteroid. Number 1, Ceres. Last, but far from the least, is an asteroid so big, it's technically classified as a dwarf planet. Ceres is the largest object in the asteroid belt. It makes up 25% of the asteroid belt's total mass. The radius of Ceres is 476 kilometers. That makes it over 60 times larger than our ancient friend, the dinosaur-killing asteroid. If Ceres collided with Earth, there wouldn't just be devastation. There would be no Earth. The size of Ceres alone would block out the Sun as it approaches Earth. And then, the impact would probably melt Earth's crust, leaving a planet with a molten surface. Hypersonic shock waves would ripple across the globe. Everything in its path would be destroyed and incinerated. Nothing would stand a chance of surviving. Our planet would essentially turn into a glowing ball of fire and melted rock.